Morning, welcome to the class today. We're going to be doing lots of leg work lying down, so we'll be on our sides. So I would recommend, if you don't have soft mat, maybe get a towel or something that you'll be able to fold in a few times so that you'll have something to cushion you when you're lying down on your side. So this is what we're going to do this morning. We're doing side work. We're going to do obviously some front and some back abdominal area, so core. And then tonight, if you're interested in coming back and joining me, I'll do some stretches tonight. So now legs, core, tonight stretch. Okay, so let's begin. Welcome to the class. Spreading your toes, ankles, knees and hips on top of one another. Your shoulders stay down away from your ears. Bring the hands onto your lower abdominals for me. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And when you breathe out, stomach moves in towards the spine. In through the nose and sighing out. Really feel that contraction as your tummy moves in. And always keep the shoulders down. Hands a bit higher, and again, breath in through your nose and sighing out. Like that one more time. As you exhale, your arms come down. Inhale, arms rise up. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms lift. And then exhale, bring the arms straight in front. You're going to go again. So coming up onto the balls of the feet, arms lift up. And then exhale, take it to the side. Inhale, forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms rise up. And then bend the knees, arms come down, your heels stay lifted. I'm going to roll the roll. Thank you. Inhale, forwards. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms up. I think it's a hollow there. It's very far. Now that I'm using Google Chrome, the computer's even further back than before to get the space fitting in. I'm pretty sure it's you, Maury, and it better be you because I've got Ronnie's class today. Inhale, lift up, and then come down a little bit further into those legs. If you want a double hit of tomorrow, I'm going to do a stretch session tonight. Inhale, forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift. Come down a little bit more, and then we're just going to do it one more time, please. So inhale, rising up. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift. And then last time coming on down. Great work. So lift up, lower our heels, and we'll just then get into some balancing before we come down onto our mat to start our side leg stuff. So we're going to get into our eagle, sinking down into the legs, keeping the belly braced, and wrap your right foot over the left. And if you can sink down into the legs even more, good. So both knees stay bent. And then it's your left arm that comes under the right arm, and we lift. And then if you can, while you're lifting your arms from the shoulder, you're extending your arms forward from your elbows. Keep separating your toes. Keep deep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Got 4 more breaths here. Now we're going to extend out into our star. So we're taking our leg out to the side, our arms go over, and we're just going to lift up and relax the shoulders in the process. Think long. So this is a long star, high star. Two more. So bring it on in, bring your arms down, and we're going to sink into the other side and cross the other leg over. If you can wrap your foot on that side too, great. Mine doesn't. So right arm is now under elbow. Wrap, lift, and then extend from your elbows, sinking nice and low into those legs for me. Nice deep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Remember, as you're breathing out, your tummy is moving right down in. So coming up and over to the star, long star. So it's a lot higher than we usually have it. The arms going away from you, the leg the opposite direction, obviously. Let's go for 4 more breaths. And bring those legs together, bring the arms down. And we're going to go for a sort of a twist balance, holding onto the opposite knee, crossing it over, and then windmill your other arm around till it stops at the horizontal. And then if you can look back, please do so. Four more breaths. So bring the arm down, release that foot, we'll change to the other side. Crossing the leg over and windmill the arm around. Just stop there and then look back if you can. It's a nice twist for your spine as well as making sure that you're getting a nice balance exercise at the same time. So arm comes down, leg lowers. Oh, the screen's run away. Let me just get it back up. Oh, and now that I'm using the Chrome, I hope that you can keep going. C8. Oh, hopefully I can find it quickly. It's different because it's not on a shortcut. So if I knew how to do that, I'd do that. Come on. And now we'll just go into our tree pose. Oh no. Stopped. Okay, sorry, I'm back again. It says the connection was unstable. Just give me a hello if you can, if it's still going, please. Okay, so we're going for our tree. Hands to heart, third eye or lift, shoulders relaxed, arms are straight, and if you can, your eye gaze goes up. Don't know why it would say unstable connection. That's happened before, months ago. It hasn't happened for a while. I hope you can still see what's going on. A few more breaths. So gently bring these arms down. We'll go to the other side, please. So heel digs in, knee opens out, belly stays braced, and then hands to heart. Third eye, or lifted. It didn't stall for you guys, okay. Did for me. The screen even disappeared, but that's normal, but it's good. It said it was an unstable connection and it didn't stall for you all. I'm happy. Let's just hope it doesn't happen. A few more breaths. Okay, so gently bring the arms down and we're going to just take a quick seat. So I'm going to move the screen down, not too low because obviously I want to keep the feet in this view when we're going to lie down. So, hi everybody, hope you're all well. Halfway through the week, working week if you're a worker. All right, so we're going to hold on to your feet, the inside part of your feet, and you've sort of lifted your legs off the ground. So you're not letting yourself touch down. And we're just going to alternate lifting legs up. So breath in, it's hard, you're going to hold your belly in, right leg lifts. Then bring it down and then left. It's hard, we're going to do it a few times through though. Nearly fell back. Just because you'll find your flexibility will get better by the next round and then by the final round it will be good. Yeah? And then as we do our core throughout the session, you're going to find that you're able to hold yourself up a lot easier. Keep this going. Ronet's probably thinking, where's the exercises I want? They're coming, I promise. Do 4 more of those. Last one. And we're going to lie on our side. So let's get started with our longish sequence. So you have the option to let your head be down. or you can rest your hand, whatever feels more comfortable for you. But what we're doing is we're lifting up our toes, we're keeping our knees together for the moment. The toes stay elevated the whole time. So these exercises sort of get progressively more challenging. So inhale, open, exhale and close. This is our clam. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. So probably for your neck, the best thing to do is to be lying down, but just for me, so I can sort of see the screen a little bit better, I have my hand resting on my head resting on my hand. 2 more. Now these feet are like magnets, they have to come back together, right? They have to. But what you're going to do now is inhale, open, exhale, kick one forward. Feet together like magnets, and then knees come down. Inhale, lift, exhale, kick, feet together, and then lower it down. Kick, toes together, and lower it down. So keep that going. You'll already start to feel it probably in this circle area. I mean, the heavier your legs are, the quicker you're going to start to feel it. It's the same when you're doing weights. The heavier your weight, clearly you're going to feel it quicker. My legs are pretty heavy, so I feel these already. 2 more. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, lower it down, last one. All right, so keep the feet lifted, but then extend the legs away. And we're going to take both arms overhead and keeping your knees off the mat like mine are, try and lift your shoulders off. So we're balanced on our torso, the side of our torso. 2 more. Right, the rain finally came. It was saying it was coming for ages, didn't come. Now listen, team, lower your upper body, not your legs. What we're going to do is just lift the top leg. Bottom leg doesn't lower down though, okay? Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Oh, we can feel this. I hope you can. Hope you're enjoying it, those of you who like doing these sort of sessions. Do 4 more and then we're moving on. So both legs, they lift together. They have to stay touching, which means you're probably not going to go as high as you did with the single. But the single wasn't throwing the leg up in the air like you did with Pilates, with aerobics back yonder. This is control, okay? I bumped into Natalie this morning, somebody who used to do my classes at Aquarina, freestyle classes. And we were a bit reminiscing about those days when we used to do freestyle. Actually, and the same with Kieran yesterday, we were also reminiscing. 4 more. But on the 4th one, you're going to leave the top leg on the up. So leave the top leg up and then bottom leg moves up and down. But it doesn't touch down. So now the still leg is your top leg. Four more. Then we're going to go for that balance up on the side of your body again. So hold this one up, bring the arms forward and then lift off again. Oh, you sort of roll around until you get that point where you can stay still. All right, good job. Now what we're going to do is a really fast side swim. Yeah, it's going to become slower soon, but this is our side swim. And when it does get slower, there's a lot more control in where you put your legs. But now they're just going forward and back. Speaking of Aquarina, I pass it a lot of mornings on my morning walk. And there's a man, I think he's actually homeless. He lives potentially in his van, but he goes every morning and he feeds the birds. I don't want to say anything to him because he's not giving them nice food to the birds, it's bread. But so many cockies and rosellas and just beautiful colour birds come every morning. And I think he sits and he has his breakfast with them. I mean, it's sweet. He's just not out giving them the right food. I feel like I should buy some seeds and give it to him, but I don't want him to get angry at me. 2 more breaths. Okay, so stop here. Now listen, the bottom leg's coming forward, the top leg back. Then come together, bottom leg forward, top leg back. Always the same way. You're starting to feel this area more? I hope you are. I was feeling it from the second exercise. So you can imagine what I'm feeling now. So our spider friend has decided to stay the night again. Didn't go away yesterday. After my class, I could see it had moved. It's a huntsman, in case you're wondering. So I'm not worried because it's not a venomous spider. But it was waiting for the lights to go out so it could start moving. But then, I finished my class, I switched the light on and it sort of got scared. It stayed the same position again for the night. I don't know. Alba thinks maybe he went out and came back in. Who knows? But it's our new pet. 2 more. Now this one's going to go out and stay. So stay out and then lift in the split. Oh. Feel the waist working too. That's what I like feeling. That's so great. 4 more. All right, so listen, bring the legs back together and you're going to swim sideways fast again. Higher and faster. So you're feeling the glutes switched on, you're feeling the waist switched on, hips, all that area. That's where we're working. And we are going to get into some lower inner leg workout soon. So stop there. Bring the top leg in and hold on to it. Now flex the bottom leg and move it back. And then you're just lifting it up. Really hard to lift high, but it's so controlled. If you touch that inner thigh, it's tight. There's not many exercises that you feel it when you're doing it, but it tightens that inner thigh. So say thanks to Ronette. This is for you, my dear. I hope you're enjoying it. Same leg, move it back. And then again. Ooh, it's a killer. This leg is nearly getting a break though. All right, so listen, bring it down, and then the top leg I want you to bring up on a higher angle. Pull the knee in and then push away. We've just got 2 more lots of exercises for this leg. And then we're going to break it up with some planks on this side before we go back into our center position, lifting those legs up in the air. So listen team, just keep that leg there, bring the bottom leg in a little bit more, then you can lower the leg down and move it back. So what you're going to do is you're inhaling and pulling the knee in, extending it, and then exhale back. So it's called your bicycle for obvious reasons. Now potentially I'm going to be teaching a class for Fitness First next week, a live stream. Hopefully we can work out a time that will be suitable, so I'll let you know if that's going to happen. But that will be something nice and different. Still, of course, live streaming from home. But I'll have to watch what I say in those videos. Can't be too non-PC, I guess you'd say. 2 more. And bring that leg forward, give it a little bit of a rub, Wow. Feels good. All right, straight legs onto your elbows. Now, if you need to, you can bend the bottom leg to lift yourself up. Otherwise, lift up with the straight legs. So we're into a side plank. So we're just going to try and forget about those legs, even though you can still feel that burn that's going a little bit longer. Just forget about it. We're only doing this side. When we get to the other leg, we'll do the other side. 2 more. Now come back to the center, still in a plank. Feels weird that we'll just do one side, but we can do it. Shoulders relaxed, belly stay switched on, legs are together. You can, of course, be down on your knees if you need to be. Do 2 more. Then we're going to step up onto our hands. So gently push your way up. Stay centered for a bit longer, and then we'll go to our sides, still facing the front, okay? How good is Pilates? I love it. You know, when I first did the course, I think I extended the, her name's Kimberly Garlick. She does the Pilates room course. It's called the Pilates room, mat Pilates. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm just doing it because I need the credit points. I need to renew my registration. But it didn't take long for me to actually love it. She was very offended. Everyone else in the room saying, yeah, we love Pilates. 2 more. I guess it's because I hadn't done mine yet. No, I'm joking. All right, I'm not going to. So bring one hand center. So you're still turning to me, and then lift up. Shoulders relaxed. Don't fall. Keep it going. A few more breaths. Two more. So come and have a seat facing me again. Nice work. So we're halfway through the legs, but we're going to break it up with that exercise that we did at the start. I feel like everything's off balance with my clothes. Anyway, bring it up. So this time we'll start with the left leg first. Breath in, left leg out. Now the right leg. Hold on to anywhere on the foot that feels comfortable. Yeah, so you could be holding on to the inside. I'm holding the outside. I think I might go to the inside later on. Right on the toes now. Now I'm coming on the inside of the foot. Yeah. For me, it's easier holding onto the inside of my big toe. Someone once referred to as an egg. It is quite a big toe. 4 more. See how your flexibility is a little bit better now than it was in the first one? Hopefully the balance will get better because we're going to do even planks on the other side. And let's come over to do everything that we did on the left to do it on the right. So remember, you can be down with the head or you can be holding it up, but your feet are now lifted, the knees still down. Start with our clam. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. So you probably feel this a little bit quicker than you did on the last side. The reason being is because the bottom leg was lifted all the time, and that bottom leg is now the top leg. That's going to feel it sooner. 2 more. So inhale, open. Exhale, kick forward. Inhale, feet back together, and then gently down. So we're just opening out that clam into a 4-point move. Legs come down together. Yeah, I'm already feeling it. Are you? Hope so. And then we don't do exercise to not feel it, right? It's different going for a walk. You don't feel that. You do that every day. But Pilates is not something you do every day. So you really want to feel the benefits of it when you do it. Feel like you're giving your body a good challenge and a benefit at the same time. Just a few more before we extend those legs away, keeping the feet lifted, of course. Make this the last one. All right, so keep the legs together, stretch it away, lift the legs up, and then bring your arms overhead and lift off as well. So you're not letting your shoulders or your knees touch down. You're just finding your balance point. Two more. So lower your upper body, and we're just doing the top legs lift. Hello, guapa. ¿Cómo? Tal vez tienes que arreglarlos.
No, mañana.
No mañana.
Siempre yo digo, no.
Puedes saludar a Mori y Ronnie.
Ay, Mori.
A la pantalla no te saludan. Do two more, and then we're going to lift the bottom leg together with the top leg, so they're moving together. Here we go. Feel the burn, hey? She's yabbering away, I don't know what she's saying. Hold this up with the top leg, bottom leg down and lift. Sobre qué? ¿Qué más? Decídelo. Oh, it's so sore. Are you feeling the pain like I am? Hold this one up. Oh, bring the arms overhead again and lift again. Tú no tienes suficiente ropa puesta para salir. Tú subiste para poner ropa y no hiciste. Two more breaths. All right, so bring that down, not the lower body. We're going for a fast swim. Four breaths to go. All right, stop there. So now our top leg goes back, always back, bottom leg forward. Okay, slow. Remember, we're keeping our knees lifted. So bottom knee shouldn't be resting on the mat at any stage. Muéstrame. Ah, ya entiendo. Bien hecho. Keep it going a little bit longer. And then we're going to keep the split for our lifts. Hold this one open. From here we lift up. So I definitely feel this side a lot more than the other side, and the other side I was feeling enough. So you will find that's the case, but we've still got a while to go, so don't give up. Oh, four more. All right, bring the legs together and fast again. Nice swim. Four more deep breaths. Anda. ¿Por qué siempre pones enfrente de mami? Okay, so stop there. What we're going to do is bring your top leg in and rest it down, flex the foot, and then move the leg back a bit. Now lift it up. Ana, apágalo, por favor. Demasiado ruido. Tú sabes cómo. So again, we're working into those inner thigh. Just here I'm touching, you'll be feeling. And instead of lifting, now the leg moves back. Really burning into that leg. Mommy's taco powder. Two more. Okay, so that leg goes down, top leg lifts on the angle, inhale in, flex foot, push away. Now you see, and you probably notice on the other side too, that my leg that's down is slightly bent. That just keeps you more balanced, and that's great. It doesn't have to be completely straight because we're working that top leg anyway. Sorry, I'll get my husband to turn that machine off when he comes down. She's not doing it. Hágalo, por favor. All right, so bring it in, bend the leg that's down, and then we're going to extend the flex foot and then take the leg around. So it's inhale as you come up, exhale as you go around. So it's our bicycle, it's our final exercise here before we get into those side planks. Just playing with my hair. 4 more. Last one. Bring that leg in, give it a little bit of a thump, and let's come into our side plank. So we're going to be on our elbow, bend the knees to help you up or keep them straight, lift on up. Few more. Drive those hips up, yeah? Now to the center. So weight in the heels, legs keep them together, belly stays switched on. What they did say to me when I was talking with the fitness first is if I'm going to do the live stream, kids can't leave us. Great at all. So that will be the only challenge. All right, so we're going to push up onto your hands. So feet stay together, weight in the heels, shoulders away from the ears. Rápido. Rápido. No. Mejor la llevas porque está lento. 2 more breaths. So bring one hand into the center, again facing me for your side plank, lifting right up, and then we'll get into that leg extension exercise again. Peace and quiet. 4 more. When we hear the hum of the heating. It's only 20 degrees, the dial, and it's very nice and comfortable. I've even put it down on 19 the last few days. Alrighty, so let's come on to our center, have a seat, and we're going for one more time for that exercise of lifting the legs up. So I'm going to hold on to the inside because I do think it's easier. So we'll lift it off, and we're going to go for the right leg again. And then lift. We're going to come back to this at the end, And I'm going to see if you want to join me by doing a double leg, but we're not going to do it just yet. Something to work to. Getting it done? Ask him. She says it's easy. Let's see her do it. 4 more. Hacky.
I think I need a nap.
There she fell back. All right, so we are going to lie on our back. Alpha's going to demonstrate. We're going to lie on our back. We're going to get into some front abdominals. So we've got our chin tucked into the chest, head and shoulders are lifted, hands either behind the head or neck to support you. So breath to prepare, exhale, rise up. Inhale, bring it down. As you're rising up, you're looking at your tummy, seeing it move down. Yeah. So exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Gymnastic movement.
Feel like it.
So this one are coming up as you exhale, and then we're inhaling just halfway back, and then we rise again. Can we see it again? First one for those. 4 more. Dovreste me quantos minutos está en el reloj. Arriba cerca del reloj que dice live, hay un número. Hay 4 números. El primero es 3. Arriba a la izquierda. Okay, so come up and just centimeter back. Tiny lift and lower.
Okay. 7 de los 9.
Okay.
No puedo hacerlo. 3, 7. Es demasiado rápido.
Está cambiando, está bien. Esos son los segundos. 2 more and then we're going to roll up. Hold this up, bring the arms forward, bring them to puppy. Breath in and then super slow. Just a yaman and agarra. Agarra. Sit tall at the top. Agarra. We have to come down halfway. Shoulders stay relaxed. Bring the legs away. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the legs to one side and the arms to the other. And then they swap. But what you want to think about doing, your arms are sort of going up in a bit of a curve and then down. With the heels, they're not very weighted. So they're very lightly down. Toes are still lifted. Ciao. Tienes que la mamá está trabajando, entonces si no contestas porque ella está trabajando, tal vez necesites su teléfono. ¿Cómo? Arregla la falda de Ana. No. Okay, so hold it center and then just gently bring it down. And then we're going to bring our legs up, just get into a little bit for lower abdominals. The legs are up, flex the foot, and then the ankle is down. Holding this still. Ana no tiene suficiente ropa. Point the toes and then cross the legs back. 4, 3, 2, stop there. Flex the feet and then bring the ankle down a little bit more and stop. We're nearly done, Tim. Got some back to do. And our last leg extension. Flex, point the toes, cross. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the knees in, roll up. Woo. Face the front. So we're going for our double leg extension. If you can, join me with it. So you've got your heels off. Breath in and push the legs up. Oh, that doesn't look very good. It's harder, of course. And the legs don't extend as far, so you can go to the singles, or you can continue with me in this less than glamorous position to work us 4 more. Lucky last. Good job, team. We're going to do some back exercises. So let's flip over onto all fours, just onto all fours. We're not going to do any on our belly. Huh? Hands underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath the hips. Shoulders away from the ears. Your belly stays switched on. Opposite arm and leg. Take them away and hold still. All right, they've gone to the garage. Yeah, so when I do the fitness first stream, they have to be completely quiet. So I'll see how that goes. Talk to the guys today and see if it's going to be a possibility. If it is, I'll let you know. You can join me for the live stream on Fitness First at home. 2 more. To the diagonal and hold it out. Last 2. Straighten it out. Let's lower it down. We'll go to the other side. So this is working upper and lower back at the same time. Shoulders, draw them back. And like I mentioned at the start, tonight I am doing a stretch class. So please join me or recommend it to anybody who you feel like needs a good stretch. That's what I'll be doing from 5:30. To the diagonal. Along with the arm, along with the legs. Shoulders, roll them back. Straighten out, lower it down, opposite arm and leg again. Breath in and lift them up. Brace the belly. Two more. Now to the diagonal, same thing. Yep, lift and lower. Like, this is not very PC what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it. How dare China try and make money from a vaccine and patent a vaccine for the virus they created? I think it's disgusting. I don't think anyone should buy it from them. So that's not very PC. I couldn't say that on a live stream. So straighten it out, lower it down, go to the other side, and then lift up. Don't worry, I'll keep these classes going so I can be non-PC. Bracing tight. 4 more. To the diagonal and lift and lower. I think this is the one chance the planet has to really get together and put the planet first. Really. All the stuff that these barbaric nations are trying to do to the oceans, to the earth, to the forests, rainforests. Wow. We've got to stand up to them. Talk with our Money, team. Don't buy stuff that's made in these countries. Don't buy stuff that's killing the ocean. Let's be warriors for our planet, for the future generations, for all the animals that deserve it. 2 more. I'm going to stand up and do some balance. So straighten it out, lower it down, tuck your toes and have a big stretch in your down dog. So let's just walk our hands towards our feet. And then we're going to very gently come out of that, rolling up. Amo, si quieren entrar, voy a terminar pronto. Coming up to standing. And I'm just going to move the screen up so that... Okay. We'll get into some balancing. Right. So keeping our body nice and straight, bracing the belly in tight. We're going to bring our opposite foot, hip and heel together, and then bring our arm around. This is just to give us a little bit of a stretch and a release in where we tightened, and I'll give us more in a moment. 2 more. Now keep a hold of that leg, but start to bend into your supporting leg, and then you can release that leg and try and keep pushing that knee down, and then bring your hands into heart. Shoulders drop on. So you're getting a nice release in the glute. That was definitely one of the areas that benefited through those leg exercises. Come on out of that. So opposite hand, heel comes in, and then bring the arm around. Shoulders stay relaxed. And stretches out the legs, the hip. And then next stretch. Balance gets in through the glute. So let's release the arm, bend in through your legs, and then bring your hands into that prayer. Ooh, it's a nice release, getting us ready for our lockdown balance. So this will hopefully stretch us and lengthen us a bit. To come out of that, taking your left arm out, right knee to the side, try and stay as tall as possible, and then pick up your foot and take that out. Two more. Bring the leg in. Let's lower it down and go to the other side. So arm out, knee to the side, and then if you can, flex the foot to pick it out. So bring that leg in too, and we'll just do our true pose, and then I'll bid you farewell for the day. Unless, of course, you choose to join me again in the evening, which I hope you do, but if you don't, I completely understand. So eye gaze up if you can. You should feel nice and stable. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Ooh. 2 more breaths. Okay, bring it down. We'll switch to the other side. Heart, third eye, or lift. So bring the arms down, release the foot down. We'll just lift our shoulders up, inhale, and then drop them. I want to thank you, Ronick, for the suggestion, because although it's one of my least favourite classes to teach, I didn't hate it as much as usual today. So thank you for inspiring me to do it. 2 more. And thank you for whoever else is out there. I really appreciate you joining me. Have a lovely day and don't get wet. Keep distance from people. And yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.